Hello everybody, welcome to what is about to be my skincare routine video. I was not planning on posting this on its own, but it's almost 15 minutes long, so I decided to do it separately from the vlog that it was originally going to be in. Right now, I'm finishing editing this video, and I'm sitting here with a Neutrogena hyaluronic acid overnight mask on. This is not in the skincare video, and I have no idea if it's even online. I just bought it tonight at CVS, but I don't really have a review on this yet because I haven't left it on for that long, so I'll keep you posted on that this week. But I just wanted to say welcome to this video, hope you enjoy, thank you for watching. Here it is. So I figured that I would sit down with you guys and show you my latest skincare routine for a number of reasons. One, I thought I was going to film this in a separate video. I don't think I actually am. And my face is feeling wicked sticky from that serum that I said I had on, and it's driving me crazy. So for cleansers, I have sort of taken a pause on using Lush cleansers. I actually love them, but I just wanted to try something new. If I could pick a top two favorite Lush cleansers, it would be the Naked Facial Oil Jade Roller or Ultra Blend, obviously. Like I say always, everything is going to be linked down below. If you have questions or just don't really know what I'm talking about, you could go look for it down there. So for the two cleansers that I've been using recently, number one for sure is this one. This is the Drunk Elephant Bestie number 9 Jelly Cleanser. And this was one of the ones that I got a sample of from Sephora. That was the mini, ooh, this is wicked gross. That was the mini version. That was like the April birthday gift. And I used it throughout my whole trip when I was in London and France. It was the only cleanser I was using, and I really liked it. It really foams up on your face, but it makes it says that it doesn't have SLS in it, but I don't know how that's even possible. One of the things that I don't like about their products is that on the they come in boxes, which is honestly just unnecessary packaging, but besides that, the ingredients are only listed on the box and online, but they're not listed on the actual product, and I find that annoying because I'm obviously going to recycle the box and not keep it. And I just find that annoying when it's something like this where it's not like a Lush product, like I don't already know really what's in it. I'd like to be able to see what's in it in case I am curious. So that one I've been loving. Super cleansing, but not really drying on my skin. I find it sort of similar to the Milky Jelly Cleanser, which I still have, I just haven't really been using. But I like the smell of this one a little bit more than the Milky Jelly Cleanser. The other one I've been using, why am I talking so fast? The other one I've been using, I've been wanting to try this for so long because so many people that I follow that are bloggers in London have been talking about this for years. This is the Askia Renaissance Cleansing Gel, but it's so interesting. I'm actually going to use this now. It comes out in a pump, and if you guys can see this, it looks like an orange gel, but the more that you rub it into your skin, it actually turns into an oil, which I really like, because honestly I prefer washing my faces with an oil. My face with an oil. Like the Lush ones are always oil based that I would use, and I just honestly prefer that feeling of taking off with like a warm face cloth, which is exactly what I do with this one. It's like a really thin oil feeling. So basically, I already told you guys, but I took off my makeup with the Drunk Elephant product or face wash in the shower. I just find that easier lately. And then, because before I feel like I would just do one wash and then I would pretend like my skin was clean, but that doesn't really work like that. So I don't use a ton of makeup. I just really use like a tinted moisturizer, but it's nice to be able to know that everything is off your skin. So now that I'm all oiled up, I'm gonna get a hot face cloth and then take this off. So, oh, feels so good. The other reason why I really like this cleanser is that it comes out in a pump, and honestly, I really like that because although I really hate myself for saying that because it has so much plastic, I just like that I know I'm not using too much. Like with this one, I end up squeezing so much out of it in the shower because it's like almost a clear gel that I never know how much I'm using. And I also like that with the solid Lush cleansers too. But I feel like when I have moisturizers that are just on their own, like in a pot or something, I end up using so much of them. And same thing with the cleanser that comes in that container. Actually, let me wash this off. I don't know what is on this. So next, this step has not changed at all in my skincare routine. I always use the Aroma Water Toner. I just spray this all over my face. It's one of my favorite parts of my routine because it feels so good. But I don't rub it in or anything. I usually just let it air dry, which is nice. And I've really been loving these Drunk Elephant products. There's a couple more that I use. And honestly, my skincare routine is 6 steps, which is, oh no, I would only use one cleanser. So 5 steps, which is kind of a lot. I do this morning and night, the same routine. Although in the morning, I would probably just do the cleansing gel. Now, I don't really know where to buy that in the US because I don't think they sell it here. The Askia Renaissance Cleansing Gel, I bought at Space & K in London. Actually, I bought it when we were in Brighton. But you can buy it on Cult Beauty, which if I ever want to repurchase it, I'll probably just buy it on there because there's other things on that website that I've been wanting to try. And yeah, so the next thing I've already shown you guys like 3 times because I'm that obsessed with it is the Glossier Bubble Wrap. And this comes out in like the tiniest little bit, and sometimes I feel like it's not enough and I do 2 pumps. But when I first got this like a week ago and I used it, I was like, oh my god. It really felt like it was like plumping my skin, especially when I used it on my lips. But like I was saying, it was like plumping like my underlip too, even though I wasn't putting it on there. And then so I sort of stopped like purposefully putting it on my lips. Sometimes I'll just put like whatever is left on my finger there, but I like to let that soak in for a couple minutes. And then what I do, I literally have been loving this moisturizer so much, and I think it's mostly because it's sort of getting to be the warmer months. In the winter I definitely would need something heavier than this, but this is a really popular Drunk Elephant product. It is called Proteiny Polypeptide, oh Jesus, cream. I feel like everything from this company has so many names and they're wicked long, and I feel like it's kind of unnecessary. But this is the other serum that I've been loving. I'm so glad that I got the 2 to try them, because if I had bought that sticky orange one, I would have been so mad. And I was about to buy that, but I'm definitely gonna repurchase this for a bigger size once I run out, because like I was saying, I don't really have a serum like this right now because the Glossier one, but once that one comes back, oh my god, I'm gonna get that immediately. I miss it so much. Instead of just putting this directly on my skin on its own like I would with the Glossier one, I mix this in with my moisturizer. Ow, I'm sitting funny. So there's, I don't know why, I think I did put this directly on my skin recently and I just didn't like the feeling of it. But this is the best part of my skincare routine. Again, so much plastic. I shouldn't be saying that I love it, but I love it because it makes my life so much easier. You push this down, and there is my moisturizer. perfect amount. You just swipe it off. You don't have to stick your finger in like a whole pot of shit that you are just gonna like get all gross. And then I'll usually do 1 to 2 pumps of the serum in here. Oh, and the serum is called B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. And then sometimes it feels like too much product, but I just sort of rub this in everywhere, and I've started actually like really moisturizing my neck as well, which I never really did before. But I like that this dries nicely, and I always use in the mornings when I'm wearing makeup, I'll use the, what is it called, Smashbox primer, but it's the one that's like a moisturizer and a primer, so it almost has the same consistency as this. It almost feels like a serum, but I will I'll use that all over my face and then put on a tinted moisturizer because I love being moisturized. But my skin just gets dry sometimes, like a lot, and it'll get like really dry like around here, around my nose. So I just like to feel really moisturized. So that's it. That's my skincare routine. If I'm being honest, one of my favorite parts is that I really feel like, I don't know if it's a combination of everything, or definitely I think it has to do with the moisturizer. It's really like taking out the redness in my skin. And you might be looking at me saying, no way, you still have red skin, but my skin tends to be so red around here. But I think that the moisturizer has really been helping with that, because it says it's supposed to help with your skin tone, and I feel like it is. I think I also mentioned that I used the other day the Isle of Paradise tanning drops, and I don't feel like my face looks very tan, but I do feel like it helped just even my skin, because in this, I know it's not the same thing as getting sunlight, but in the summer I do feel like my skin is just so much more even because I've been out in the sun, and it's just, I don't look like red here and pale everywhere else. It's just a little bit more even. So that's my skincare routine. I've really been enjoying it. I know it's really different from what I was using before because a lot of it is new products, but I have really, really sensitive skin. I think that I probably will stop using that sticky serum because I think it makes my face like not feel very good. But now the main brands that I probably use are Lush, Glossier. I've always really used on my face. Never, ever, ever have I had a problem with their products. And Drunk Elephant, which I've heard some people say that it's great for sensitive skin, and some people who have sensitive skin say no, not good. But I don't know if that was just like an allergy thing that somebody that I know had. But yeah, I usually have a hard time with products in my skin, but I've been really loving all of this stuff, so I will keep you guys updated. I've mostly been posting about new things that I like on my Instagram stories, like I've said before, so I always link that down below too. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, my stories that come out monthly with my favorites will have updated stuff on there. And yeah, the Drunk Elephant stuff, oh my god, I've been filming for 14 minutes. This is gonna be the longest vlog ever. The Drunk Elephant stuff, they sell at Sephora. You can also buy it online. I find their website kind of confusing, so I prefer to buy it in stores. Glossier you can only get online or at a few of their stores. I think they've added more locations, but the New York one is the closest to me, which like is still 4.5 hours away. But I was there recently, so I got that, and yeah, that's it. The only other thing I would probably use if I wasn't wearing makeup is the Glossier Invisible Shield sunscreen, which I love because it comes out in a pump and it's a gel form, so you don't have like white sunscreen all over you. It doesn't smell bad, and it's really moisturizing. So I love that, and I think they're out of stock of it, so sorry, but I'll link it below anyways.